So obviously from the intro there, we are going to be adding a splitter to the front of the C5 Corvette. Ever since I've owned this car, I've always wanted to add a splitter to the front of this car because they look really good on C5s. But there's been several reasons why I've never done one in the past until today. The one that mainly people use on these C5s is the C601 splitter. And a lot of the problems that people have been having is overheating and higher temp issues because the C601 splitter basically blocks a lot of the airflow that goes underneath the bumper here. And these cars are bottom feeders, so they get a lot of their air, most of the air from the, well, all of their air from the bottom to the air intake. And if you block that, you're gonna raise the air temps on these cars. And you can't have that, especially if you road course or autocross this car, which is what I do. And which brings me up to reason number two is I autocross a car a lot. And when you autocross a car, you're gonna hit cones, and there's just no way around it. You're gonna hit cones, and this car has quite a bit of scratches and bruises and battle scars on the front of the bumper from autocrossing, and from it being lowered on coilovers, it's gonna have a lot of scrapes and scratches. That's another reason why I didn't want to add a splitter, because it sticks out further than the bumper, and if you hit a cone, that is the first thing the cone is going to hit is that splitter, and it may more than likely annihilate that splitter. And I went to eBay, finally picked it up, and I got it yesterday. Opened up the box. I haven't got it out of the wrapper yet. It's still in the box basically. I haven't seen it. It may be damaged, who knows. But we're going to install it today and see what it takes to put it on. The people who have installed these new ones on these cars are running into, and it's falling off and then running it over, especially at high speeds. It's creating so much downforce that it's basically ripping off the hardware and the car runs it over. Now, I don't know if it's because of user installation or what, because some people are saying that they haven't had that issue. And I don't want to have that issue because I do drive this car pretty fast on the track. So I'm going to make sure that I do secure it nice and tight. But first, we're going to go ahead and take it out and see what kind of hardware it comes with and see what it takes to put it on. All right, moment of truth. We got the splitter out of the bag. It comes with 2 bags of hardware, and looks like this is maybe some double-sided tape. And like I said, 2 bags of hardware. These look like they're just regular Phillips screws. They're not even self-tapping screws. So let's go ahead and take the splitter out of the package here. And they do sell 2 different options. They sell a flat look and a glossy look. I went with the glossy look only because that's what the only thing that was available at the time. All right, it looks really nice, a really good finish. Right off the bat, it is on the cheap side. It doesn't feel very, it's pretty flimsy. It doesn't feel very solid. So yeah, basically this is gonna allow all of the air to come in and force it up into the air intake. So this is probably what's causing a lot of, if it has a really good seal here, it's gonna cause a lot of pressure down on the splitter, which would cause this to basically rip off the bumper if you don't have it securely on the car. So yeah, let's go ahead and get the car up in the air, mock this up, and let's get this on the car. Officially on, and I basically ended up using my own self-tapping screws that I had here. I use these 7mm self-tapping screws only because these were just easier to use on my drill to secure the splitter to the bumper. Using the Phillips head, it's a little tricky, especially while you're trying to hold the splitter and align it together. So just use these to secure the splitter to the bumper. You don't have to. I did use the supplied hardware in between in sections where I figured it needed a little bit more support. So you don't have to, but I just added that extra support. Now, as far as holes that line up from the splitter to the bumper, the only ones that are going to line up are the corner ones. So this is the ones I started with. That way it would hold up the splitter for me, and then I went ahead and secure the rest with the self-tapping screws. So here along the edge all the way around, I just used self-tapping screws, the ones that came in the kit, and all the way at the bottom. And like I said, if you feel like it needs a little bit more support somewhere, I would go ahead and add a couple more screws. It's not going to hurt. At least the splitter looks good. It's nice and sturdy. It's not going to go anywhere. The auto test is to take this to the track now and see if it's going to hold up. So I'm going to go ahead and drop this car down because I have an event tomorrow at the track, at a road course, actually an autocross event. So I'm going to lower this car. We're going to take it out there. We're going to hopefully not hit any cones. And if we do, let's find out to see if this is going to hold up. Yeah, we are going to have to be a little bit more careful when it comes to driving into the driveway and pulling up to some curbs, because it does give the car a little bit more of a stance there, as you can tell. So, and it looks good. All right, let's go ahead and take this to the track. Alright guys, we are officially checked in. A lot of nice cars showing up here now. Got a lot of Corvettes, like always. There's 3 there, 4 there. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun day. Hopefully the splitter holds up. We'll find out today. Alright guys, I'm officially done with autocross, finished in 3rd place today. Not bad for being my first time in at least 6 months. Car did good. Didn't hit any cones, luckily. So the splitter is still in good shape and functioning as it should. But yeah guys, really fun day at autocross today. I'll be linking out that lower bumper spoiler there for you guys down below in the comments if you guys are interested in that. If you guys have any questions about what you saw in today's video, please like, please subscribe. We'll see you guys on the next one.